Serve, and it will be Emma Halcomb to start things off for Tarleton State. Two-time WAC Libero of the Week is Emma Halcomb, one of 3 seniors on this Tarleton team. And her first serve over to the UTA side, return. Nice dig. Halcomb, the leader in the WAC in digs this season. Drop shot over the top by the Texans. Nice rally to start things off, a cross-court swing and a good dig by Samantha Glenn. Texans at the net, and it will be Guiden to get the point. Jansu Guiden, the 6-foot senior outside hitter, gets the first point of the game for UT Arlington. Is going back to serve now will be Molly Blank. Blank sends it over. Texans pass a little bit close to the net, and right there is the big center middle blocker, Paige Rager, to send it back. On the attack again, diving to the left. Halcomb can't come up with it, and another kill for UTA as they make it 2-0 here early on in set number 1. Final game of the season here at Tarleton State for the Texans, and there's an ace dropped in by Molly Blank. As Texans trying to get to it, Halcomb couldn't come up with it. UTA off to the early lead. Outside set, and that will be the first kill of the game for the Texans. And no surprise, Allison Bryant gets the point there. She's 4 kills away. She came in this game 377 from breaking the D1 record of kills in the season. That's 381 for Tarleton State. Of course, this is the 4th Division I season for the Texans. On the serve this time for Tarleton State, it is Megan Hodges. That one will go out of bounds. And off the Texans, UTA will have the serve. Günaydın on the serve. Senior out of Istanbul, Turkey. Jump serve from the far side. Pass for the Texans. On the attack will be Mo'o. That one's going to be down the line, and a kill once again for UTA. Back to action here, 6-1, early lead for UTA, and there's a miss by Allison Bryant on the outside. Texans down early 7-1, and UT Arlington doing what they've done most of the season. As you look at the numbers across the year, 23-2. They've had 16 sweeps on the year. Another good serve, and this time the quick hitter in the middle. Blocked there, but recovery by the Texans. And there's Allison Bryant, her second kill of the match. Bryant now just 2 away from tying the Division I record for the Texans for most kills on the season. It is now 7-2 in favor of UTA. Bryant will go back to serve. UTA on the attack. Texans right there as it goes off the net. Another swing, and this one will go off the fingertips of Tarleton State up front. And taking back the serve is UTA. Substitution for UTA. As coming into the match is Alyssa Duran. Here's the replay of that. Outside, you'll see it just off the fingers. Look to go off of Tahana Mo'o. Set in the middle. And that one will be a kill. First one of the game in the middle for the Texans middle blocker, Emma Burke. As Burke gets the Texans off on the board, a junior middle blocker from Godley, Texas. Good set there by Megan Hodges. She hit her 2,000th career assist against ACU back on October 28th. 8th Texan all-time to have that kind of number. As the return there for the Texans, UTA back on the attack again, and this time on the outside swinging is Shaki Donkers, one of the better volleyball names I've ever heard. Donkers out of the Netherlands, and if at least one time this game I don't say donkers when she makes a kill. I'm not doing my job as another ace. That's the third of the match thus far early on here for UTA. Brianna Ford drops one in front of the Texans. She leads the WAC in points per set at 5.21. She's 14th in the nation in that category. The push over there for the Texans. Nice recovery by UTA. Tarleton can't dig it, as again, it's donkers dealing with these Mavericks. This time, Texans on the return. Swing and a kill on the outside is Lania Lara. Gets the kill, a 5'10 junior outside hitter from Anthony, New Mexico, transfer out of Blinn College. The Texans stop the run by UTA. As now Mo'o on the serve. Again, nice dig there by Halcomb. Soft over, back the other way, and that was dropped perfectly in the middle. This time it was Sophie Ocampo, outside hitter. Halcomb couldn't get to it, got that first dig. Couldn't get the second one. And it's going back to serve is Shaki Donkers. Donkers already with 2 kills in this game on the serve. Now Texans on the cross there. Back the other way, a lot of spin on that ball. And you can really tell Brianna Ford does a great job of just putting a little English one way or the other. That looks like a sand volleyball player doing some of that when she really puts topspin on the ball and drops it over the front line and in front of the back line. Donkers' serve this time is out of the back of the court. And we have our first service error by UTA. Now going back to serve for the Texans. Carly Lang, 5'3" defensive specialist from Belleville, Texas. UTA once again on the attack. Swing there and another nice dig by Halcomb. Tarleton will have to get it over here. And again on the attack, drop out. Texans wise to it. Bryant, nice job there. Both teams fighting at the net. UTA with another attack attempt. And a nice job there just to use the tool as she put it off right off the front line of the Texans. And they say, oh, got into the net on the other side. Texans catch a break. Jansu Gunaiden was in the net, so the Texans retain the serve here. Gunaiden, tough pass there, not happy with herself. She'll go on the attack once again. Another dig there from Halcomb. Cross shot, and that will be scored for the Texans as it hits off that front line there of UTA. I believe that was Donkers coming over trying to get the block. And with the kill off the tool, it's Madison Frank, 6'1" sophomore middle blocker. Service error is out of the back. And so 14-7 now as UTA back on serve. Tarleton over the last couple of years, 1-4 versus UTA. All time. UTA's won the last 3 against the Texans. Another nice serve there. Tough pass. Good job by Hodges just to get it up there. And now a kill as once again the Texans go to Madison Frank to get the point. That one went off the arms of UTA way out into the stratosphere. 14-8. Back on the serve where it all started for the Texans. Halcomb. Outside, there's the quick set. That is down. And the 6'6" senior Paige Rager that time on that middle shot. Got it to go down right in front of the line. Back to UTA for the serve as Molly Blank will try to drop it in. Hodges outside, and it was blocked right back off the Texans. Again, Paige Rager right there to get hands on it right next to her was Carly Lang. And yeah, Rager, great job by our film crew there to catch that one. As another ace, that's the 4th of the match thus far for UTA. Texans do not have an ace as of yet. Early on, hitting percentages for these two teams, 474 for UT Arlington. Does that one be out of the back? Second service error for UTA. Texans 6 of 18, a 222 hit percentage. Back to serve, Megan Hodges. She serves, she's 5th in the WAC in total assists this season. Back set, down the line, and another kill. Once again, Jansu United. Mary Schindler continuing trying to push different buttons, figure out a way to come up with a big upset tonight. United on the serve. Backside, and there's the swing by the Texans. Long shot and a nice job. Long pass that hung over the net, and the Texans put it down, as that time it was Allison Bryant up there up front to return it. She'll go back for the serve. 18-10, Texans need to go on a run here. They're going to have a chance to get back in this first set. Outside. Forward again, just great control with that volleyball. She swung hard a couple of times, but for the most part, she's finding the open spots and dropping them in. Ford's done this for a long time in her career. 372 kills this season, and she's 3rd all times in kills at UTA with over 1,600. 1,657 is 72 away from 2nd all time at UTA. On the serve, that time it was Allison Durant, and the Texans get the point. JT Wagner right there, coming across in the middle. That's Emma Burke with the kill. Burke now 3 kills in this set, 19-11. And Burke will go back to serve for Tarleton State. Left side. Pass is a little bit short. Swing, and that will again, more roll shots from UTA as Donkers gets another kill. Donkers now with 4. And that leads all players thus far in this match. Long and right there at it. Pass was long. Right there with it was Sophie Ocampo. She hit it. Coming up and wise to it was Madison Frank, but she couldn't get it back over. Another serve there. Boy, that's a really nice serve just over the net. As this one on the attack, it was Laura. Long pass. Tarleton back on the attack. Back set. Another nice dig by UTA. Tarleton, nice rally going here for these two teams. Lania Laura on the attack. Try to drop it over. Texans wise to it as Hodges fields that one. Long rally here. Can the Texans keep it alive? They do. Outside, drop it in, not there. Still working. And finally, it will be out on Tarleton State, but a nice rally by Brianna Ford. Ford outside, Texans. And again, that will be out as on the attack, Lania Laura. A couple of UTA students making the trip. UTA, if they win today, as we mentioned, that one goes off the top of the net. Another attack mistake by the Texans, that time outside hitter and sophomore Tehana Mo'o. But UTA will host the conference tournament in a week. And they will also be the first seed, it appears, if things hold on. On the attack once again, the Texans can't in the conference tournament this year. And they have made some noise early on here at Tarleton State. UTA will start off with the serve. Molly Blank will have it. Texans will be on the attack. And Tarleton will get their first points. As Tehana Moho with the back row attack. Moho with her second kill of the game. 2 kills, 2 attack errors. As that dropped, good job by the Texans keeping alive. A nice job by the Mavericks. You can see on some of these plays why the Mavericks have been so good. They're not just good on the attack, they're good on defense as well. As that time it was Allison Bryant splitting the block and getting another kill here in this one. Bryant now with 3 kills on 7 attacks. Texans on the serve here with an early 2-0 lead in set number 2 as UTA took set number 1. Outside, Bryant again, and the Texans 3-0. That time the roll shot, a tip on it, and Tarleton State gets the point. Tarleton going back to Bryant for consecutive points on the outside. UTA trying to break the serve. Big swing, and that'll be out. Trying to go cross court was Ford. And we've seen Brianna Ford with a bunch of the roll shots, a couple of tips. That time, she brought all the gas, but saw it go off the net and out of bounds. 4-0 Texans early on. See how UTA answers a little bit of turmoil here. Again out, 5 in a row for Tarleton State. And again, Ford a little bit long. Oh, and they're going to say a tip off the Texans. Hands on that one. So UTA actually breaks that set, makes it breaks that serve, makes it 4-1. Service error to start things off. It was Jansu Gunaiden who was long. Allison Bryant on the serve. Texans in the white, UTA in blue. Dig there by the WAC Diggs leader. Foul coming, another dig back the other way. Tarleton back on the attack in the middle. Tip. UTA now with the opportunity. Ford off the top of the block. Back the other way, cross court, and the Texans get it down. Tarleton with a cut there to get the point. And a nice jive by Lania Laura to get the point for the Texans. Defensive specialist Samantha Glenn. Back row. Forward again, cross court. That time she cut it for the point. That one a hard cut. She puts a lot of spin on the top of the ball. And it allows you to make the ball do a little bit more. A lot of people will hit it flat, like a knuckleball. Really puts a lot of English on it. 6-2. Tarleton. Now UTA on the attack. Outside, Donkers. Couldn't get it. Hard push across court. And again, that was Laura on the kill, splitting the block. And after a slow start, she's gotten things going a little bit. Now with 3 kills, 2 of them here in set number 2. Up against it. Back, and the tip is going to be out. That all started with a poor pass on the side of UTA that forced the setter in blank right up against the net. And then the ball goes out of bounds. Bryant, 8-2 Texans. That one out of bounds. Another service error For Tarleton State, that's just their second of the match. Check the hitting percentages for these two teams again is Brianna Ford at the back line. 36% for UTA is the Texans with that middle shot right there. That was Madison Frank off the nice quick set by Megan Hodges. 9-3, and the Texans continue to try and extend this lead in set number 2. First set went to UTA, 25-11. Outside, big swing, Donkers, and that is in as Shaki Donkers. See the replay here, and it was in on that back line. Donkers will go back to serve. Floater. Nice little set, and that will be a nice little drop right there, as dumping it over was Megan Hodges, and that's a couple of times a match you can get that to work. Really good setters have a great feel for that open spot, and Hodges got it over. On the serve, it was Lang. Texans with a dig. And now again, Tarleton State. This time Allison Bryant was on the kill. Bryant now leading the Texans and tied with Shaki Donkers for most in this set with 5 each. Most in this match with 5 kills each. Outside, that one down the line, and it will be in UTA as United, which did some research on that name and how to pronounce it today. United in Turkish, where she is from. Cansu Günaydın. Günaydın means good morning in Turkish. UTA on the serve. Texans on the attack. That was a nice drop right over the top. That tip for Allison Bryant, another kill, make it 6 for Bryant in the match. That leads all players to this point. Bryant, a season high of 27 kills, as in one game earlier this season. Is now a little discussion here from JT Wenger. Still trying to get things straightened out. So now we'll have a substitution as Sophia Ocampo comes in and then promptly leaves. Ran a forward back into the contest. 12-5 to score here. Set number 2. There's that quick shot up the middle. And a nice job getting it through is back into the game. Paige Rager with the kill. Rager's 3rd on 3 attempts. 1,000%. Pretty good numbers as that one went off the hands of Rager and then off the hands of Emma Burke. Tarleton back on the attack. That was Burke on the attack. Coming back the other way from the back line. It was number 8, Shaki Donkers. Donkers, 6th kill of the match. Molly Blank. Pass a little bit off the mark. Nice dig there by UTA, and that shot will be a little bit too far, and a good return as just had to tip it over on the overpass. And the Texans with the kill. I think that was Megan Hodges, the setter, that set that one down. It didn't look like a setter, it looked like an outside hitter. It's Hodges, goes back for the serve. In the middle again, and boy, 6'6", long and lengthy, as Paige Rager puts that one down near the 10-foot line. 13-8, UTA making a little run here. Texans have led by as much as 6 in this second set. Trying to hold on and take the set after UTA took the first. Outside, Donkers with the block that goes off of Donker's head, and UTA keeps it alive. Tarleton trying to keep it alive. Nice little rally here, both teams, as saving it is Glenn. Outside, Donkers, cross court, and diving play tried to be made there by Halcomb, but she can't get to it, and Donkers gets another kill, now 7. She takes over the lead. We'll see the action right here on the set. Donkers had it go off her head, and UTA somehow kept it in play. Back on the serve, UTA, 4-point game. And that one down the line, Allison Bryant with the answer. Evens up total kills in this one with Donkers both at 7, and makes the lead back to 5 for Tarleton State. Mary Schindler barking out orders for her team, trying to manufacture a win, and that won't help as another service error. First of the game for Allison Bryant, third of the game for the Texans. Both teams with 3 service errors thus far in this one. Hit percentage for UTA at .422, for the Texans at .271. 19 digs for UTA, 16 for Tarleton State. In the middle, there's another point. Junior Emma Burke gets the point on the quick set in the middle. Hodges with another assist. Hodges behind right now, but up in the match, 1-0. Still a long ways to go here in set number 2. There's the roll shot once again, and it goes off the hands of the Texans, and another kill for Brianna Ford, her 6th of the match. And Ford will go back to serve. Ford, a 2-time all-conference, 3-time all-conference, including 2 all-WAC selections in conference play over the last 3 years. That one is out on the serve. 16-11, stays a 5-point lead for Tarleton State. Is Tahana Mo'o. Goes back to serve. And Texans with an ace. Tarleton State, that's their first ace of the match. As that goes to Mo'o. 6-point lead for Tarleton. That one up. Again, very close to the net on the overpass. Outside, Texans with the swing and another kill. Junior Lania Laura at Utah Tech, but they're trying to finish out a conference title here today off the timeout. UTA gets the point, make it a 6-point deficit in the first set in dominating style, 25-11, but then all Tarleton here in set number 2. Shaki Donkers with the serve, and another service error, the 5th of the game for UTA. That is not common for this team. As Texans back to a 7-point lead, going back to serve for Tarleton State will be Carly Lang. Lang, a 5'3" sophomore defensive specialist. Sends it over. Outside. Ball off the hands of the Texans. Tarleton keeping it alive. Nice job there, and they're going to say it's going to go to UTA. Looked like Tarleton got their hands underneath it. And Mary Schindler has already used 1 challenge here. But nothing to challenge if they stop the play because you couldn't get it back over. Alyssa Duran back to serve. Tarleton talking about strategy. That one. Allison Bryant. Dig and back to the middle. Paige Rager with another kill. Rager, senior defensive specialist, sends it over. And the Texans move to the attack. And that will be a kill on the right side by Madison Frank. Good play off the timeout by Mary Schindler. Fans happy with that. For Tarleton State, as they host their final home game of the season, honor the 3 seniors on this team before the game. Emma Halcomb, one of those that sends the serve over, as well as Allison Bryant on cue. That goes off the Texans' hands and down the tape. Tarleton punching it back over with a tip. UTA now. Back to Tarleton, outside Bryant once again, and that is way out of bounds. Bryant a little bit under that ball, and the lead cut back to 5. Since early in this one, Tarleton's biggest lead has been 7, and they have led by as much as little as 5. It's as close as UTA's been able to get before Tarleton with great serve. Cross court, and that's the answer once again, as off the cross shot, the swing by Burke, and again, Emma Burke converts. And the Texans take it back to a 6-point lead, 4 points away from taking this second set. Hodges, and that will be down for the ace, second ace of the set for Tarleton, second of the game as well, or the match as well. Tarleton 3 points away from taking set number 2. Overpass, and the Texans with an answer. Right there, Emma Burke again, as Burke's got 3 attacks in a row in this second set. Tarleton trying to close things out in 2017 at UTA. Tarleton back on the serve, and Ford will just dump it over. Bryant again, roll shot on the attack. Texans with another block. That time on the outside, Allison Bryant with the block. 24-15. And the Texans here in this second set have turned the tide. Can they finish things off here and take set number 2? Hodges on the serve. Outside Ford, and that is down. And boy, most of the shots for Ford have been roll shots or tips. That one you really see how she can gear up. She goes down the line for the kill, her 7th of the match. Back to serve, Jansu Gunaiden. Back set, and the Texans take set number 2. This time finishing game, Donkers from the Netherlands, as Halcomb on the serve as we're underway in set number 3, and right back to the middle smartly for Coach Wegner, and UTA Paige Rager with the kill. She now is 6 of 6 on attack attempts. Texans that time have it go off their arm, a miss hit on the pass. That'll be an ace for Molly Blank. It's the 5th ace of the game for UTA. And they take an early 2-0 lead in set number 3. Crosser right there, and getting the kill, Emma Burke. Burke now in a 4-way tie with Bryant, Donkers, and Ford for the most kills in this match. Everyone there with 7, and Emma Burke is 7 for 7 on attack attempts. No errors to the point. Actually 7 of 12 on attack attempts, but does not have any attack errors. Outside, Mo'o. That one will go deep, and too deep off the arms of Glenn. Tehana Mo'o gets the kill. That is her 3rd. And Tarleton State evens the score. Hodges on the serve. Inside, Rager once again, and she is just tough to stop. 6'6", got good bounce, and able to put it straight down in front of that back line for the Texans. Makes it hard to adjust. Your coach, JT Wagner, you probably keep going there. Outside, Bryant. Roll shot. Now forward with the roll shot. Good diving play by Moe. Back the other way, keeping it alive. That time Rager missed it. Quick set, and it got past Rager. And the Texans will get the point and the serve back. Back to even at 3. As UTA and Tarleton early on in this one, going toe-to-toe. Bryant on the serve. Outside. There's a swing and a dig, but it's going to be out. Halcombe able to get to it, but couldn't keep it in play. And back and forth we go here at Wisdom Gym. Tarleton State University building a new event center. And both the basketball programs will head over to that event center next year. But the Tarleton volleyball program will stay here, and this will be their home, and they like their home right now as both teams being very efficient on the attack. As that time back to the junior outside hitter, Lania Laura. Emma Burke on the serve. Outside Ford, and Ford have that go. Oh no, that's going to be off a Texan. They'll say tipped. I thought it was going to be long, but looked to go off the hands of Madison Frank on the outside. 5-4, and UTA takes back the serve and a 1-point lead. Floater, Bryant. Rough pass there. Hodges will just have to get it over without the attack. Outside. And that will be off the hands of Moe. And another kill for Donkers, Shaki Donkers, with her 8th of the game. Tied with Burke and Ford for most kills in this match. His biggest lead at 2 in this third set. On this pass, and that's going to be out of bounds. And UTA starting to stack up some points here in set number 3, 7-4. Ford again on the serve. Better pass that time by the Texans. Moho, nice job of just finessing it through the block. Hits the tool. And the Texans take back the serve as Moho goes back once again for Tarleton State. 2 aces for Tarleton in this match, both coming in that second set win. Outside, good dig. Ford brought the power. Texans had the answer. Back over for another attack. This one's out of bounds, and the Texans get the point to make it a 1-point set. Once again, 7-6. UTA on top. Moe. On the serve. Quick one again there. And Burke, I think that would have been an out. But when the ball's coming at you that quick, you got to react. Point there for UTA and Shaki Donkers. Back on the serve again. Mary Schindler positioning her team outside. Swing again and another kill. Lania Laura. Kill number 6. She is 6 of 11. Tarleton back to a 1-point game with UTA on top, 8-7. Carly Lang. Quick push over and a nice job feeling that play. Molly Blank pushes it over on the dump. As 2-point lead back again. This has been a back and forth set in set number 3. Both teams dominated their set wins early. 25-11 in set number 1 for UTA. 25-16 for the Texans in set number 2. This one, though, a little bit closer. Brianna on the outside, and that one a big swing from Jansu Gunaiden and split the block. And then Emma Halcomb had it ricochet off her shoulder. Again on the serve, Duran. Texans on the attack, back set. And again, Tarleton State converts. Madison Frank. Tarleton going toe-to-toe with UTA. UTA with a 2-point lead. Malcolm on the serve for the Texans. Senior sends it over, and that one will be long. Out of bounds past that back line. 11-8 now. UTA trying to pull away here a little bit. See the bench supporting their squad. Outside, and that will be a big block. Ford that time right at the net by herself. Sent it back to the Texans. And Ford, 8 kills. That is her first block of the game. Late adjustment by the Texans before that serve. And that one will be off the hands of UTA. Another kill for Emma Burke. Burke with 9, tied with Shaki Donkers for the most kills in this match. 13-8. Excuse me, 12-8. Hodges on the serve. Outside, going to Ford, drops it over. Hodges right there. This time a push across by Bryant. And that will be down the line. That's a tricky shot there as she split the block. Was up against the net. And getting it to go down was Jansu Gunaiden. Gunaiden on the serve. Into the net, and the Texans get the point on the service error. Number 6 of the match for UTA. Allison Bryant, Tarleton volleyball player, also plays sand volleyball here at Tarleton State. On a national championship. As there's a service ace. Number 3 of the game for Tarleton, the first for Bryant. And the Texans pull back to within 2 of UTA. Bryant, there's the pass. Back set off of Ford, and the Texans can't get to it. Brianna Ford continues to help her team as she gets another kill, splitting another block. Defensive specialist Samantha Glenn on the serve. To the middle. Texans trying to drop it. Good hands by UTA. Halcomb with the diving dig. Back set, and that is going to be out. Off the swing. And again, UTA conference record at 13-0. And Glenn back on the serve. Outside. And that will be a block. Once again, Ford with her second block of the game. As make it a 5-point lead for UTA. On the attack, it was Lamia Laura. Glenn again with the serve, going right back at Laura. Laura on the attack. That one hit straight up and then knocked back off the hands, and then putting it down was Sophie Ocampo. 6'3" sophomore outside hitter from Humboldt, Texas. Went to Kingwood High School. 17-11. Checking into the game for the first time, Tatum Bush for Tarleton State. 6-foot freshman outside hitter from Deer Park, Texas. Glenn, nice shot behind her there. to the Tarleton fans and the cheer team for Tarleton State, who's won a couple of national championships over the last few years, supporting Tarleton. Ford on the tip. Now the Texans the other way. A nice dig by Glenn, but it's going to be out of bounds. Couldn't keep it in play. Great job of getting to it. And look at that, right off the bench, Tatum Bush gets the kill. First of the night. Back to serve for Tarleton State, now down 5, 17-12 is Emma Burke. Burke over, a little bit of an overpass, and then Ford straight down the line. I'd like to get a miles per hour on that swing. It looked fast, went straight at the freshman as she comes in. It looked like a quarterback in football going at a new cornerback. As another point, 6-point lead once again for UTA. Tarleton, a good dig on the swing. Moe, and again another kill for Feld. Ford again doing a great job of keeping the returns on those passes off the mark a little bit, and there's another one right there. That one stays open. Back down the line, and that will be in. Good shot that time by UTA. As on the outside. It was really mixed the Texans up a little bit. Better pass there. Hodges will get the set, and the Texans get the kill. Hodges with a good set, and Tehana Mo'o gets another kill. Mo'o with now 5. Hodges with 27 assists in the match. 22-13. Back on the attack. And that one will be Ford from the back line again. 23-13. 2 points away for UT Arlington from taking the third set and a 2-1 lead in this match. Shacky Donkers. Donkers. Nice pass that time, perfect. Off the hands on the block. Texans back on the attack. Bush with the cross shot. UTA now on the attack, that'll be out. Shacky Donkers from the back line. Couldn't keep it in front of the line. Makes it 23-14, and the Texans obtain the serve here. As back, sending it away, Carly Lang. Third to the last game of the season for each of these last teams. These are these last two teams. Tarleton now on the attack. Push down the line. UTA's turn. Cross court, and that will be out. Coming into the game, Evan Snook. And they're going to say it was off a Texan. That was changed. Originally, it was Tarleton point. Then they give it to UTA 24-14. So set point here is on the serve, Alyssa Durant. Tough pass for the Texans. They'll be open going over. Back line. Better pass. That one blocked. UTA keeps it up. Ford finding the open spot. Well, and she really does a good job of managing. UTA gets the first point. Rally point system. Outside. Bryant push it all the way back. Good save by Donkers on the dig. Cross court the other way. A dig for the Texans. What a nice pass on that dig. And then it's Rager in the middle along with Ford to send that one back on the Texans. And UTA off to a 2-0 lead in set number 4 as they're one set away from a win in a conference championship. Sending it over is Blank. Outside, another block. That time it was Ford, her 4th block as Bryant on the attack for the Texans. Mary Schindler looking for answers. There's the swing. And the point for UTA. This time they'll go to the back line, and Rager there. Well, when you put Rager and Ford right next to each other, they make a pretty tough tandem to get past. That one on the outside. Go back to Bryant. And again, that tandem there sending it back. Texans, though, return. This time it was Emma Burke that got it through. Went to the other side that time, and that may be where the Texans want to stay, as Brianna Ford, not just an offensive player, but defensively on the block. When you put her and Rager next to each other, it becomes really tough. Good job by the Texans to go to the other side and get United. As Ford again down the line. Well, is there any doubt that she should be Conference Player of the Year? Three-time first team all-conference selection, twice in the Western Athletic Conference, and she's starting to really dominate here in this one. Glenn on the outside, back to Ford. Why not? That time it's out, and Ford doesn't convert. 5-2. Texans send Allison Bryant back deep. Emma Halcomb, the senior, barking out orders to get her crew in line. Nice serve there by Bryant. Good save. And open. Now Texans on the attack. Back set. And nice job. Coming off the back set, Jansu Gunaiden. Excuse me, that was Tahana Mo'o. Got it by Guyden. Tarleton fighting back here. The service error won't help. That one way out of the back. Fifth service error of the match for Tarleton State. Texans with 5, UTA with 6. UTA also with 6 service aces. Texans with just 3. Glenn gets it over. Tarleton on the attack. To the middle. Emma with the quick shot. Emma Burke, another kill. She leads the Texans. That's 11. 11 kills on 18 attempts. Just 1 error for Emma Burke. Boy, I just noticed this. Allison Bryant has 7 errors on attacks tonight. It's a big number. Not like Allison Bryant at all. Outside, Ford. Straight down the middle. Goes to the left of that block set up by the Texans. And Ford's got kill number 15. Back to a 3-point lead for UTA. As Ford will go back to serve, and she can do that too. Down the line, good pass for the Texans. And a good pass usually sets up a good set. And once again, Emma Burke, no, excuse me, that's Madison Frank getting the kill for the Texans in the middle. Frank, the sophomore from Aledo, Texas. Back to a 2-point game. Texans would like to go on a little run here. UTA doesn't want them to. And Tarleton makes it a 1-point set. Overpass on the return puts UTA on the defensive, and the Texans convert. 7-6. Mo'o on the serve. Better pass than the shove over. Texans wise to it is Halcomb. On this side and on the attack, Linnea Laura. Can't get it over the net. Back over to the Mavericks and Shaki Donkers. Donkers gets it over. Texans on the attack. Laura Back the other way. Tarleton can't get it. And in the middle, that time it was Sophie Ocampo. Ocampo now with 8 kills. No errors on the attack. Donkers. Outside, Laura. Behind, good save by Bryant. Attack time for UTA, and the dump over. Heads up play, 4-point lead here in Western Athletic Conference play. Shaki Donkers back to continue her serve. See if Tarleton has something out of the timeout. It'll be UTA on the attack. Outside, forward. And somehow the Texans get it. Bryant uses the shoulder to keep it over. Tip, Texans on the attack. Back set. Tarleton back again. And forward this time. Can't keep it in. So Mary Schindler with another answer off of the timeout. Texans take back serve and need to make a run here. And they're going to stave off UTA. UTA undefeated in conference play, 13-0. Texans at 2-11, but have hung right in to this point. Outside. United. Texans on the dig. Now open. And another dump in. This time Tarleton wise to it. Back the other way. That one up on the net. Texans with the answer. Overpass right on top of the net. And Tarleton State in the middle. It was number 6, Megan Hodges, there along with number 9, Madison Frank. 2-point match once again. Tarleton down 2-1. Another good dig. Can the Texans stay with it? Yeah. Halcomb. Get it back over. Into the middle. Donkers. And Tarleton can't get to it. Nice set off the back line to Shaki Donkers. And 11-8, back to a 3-point lead on 19 attempts. Make it 11 on 20. This will be open, and no, Texas can't get it over, and an error there from the back line on Tarleton State. 13 points away in this set for UTA as they continue to close in on conference title. That one off the net. Boy, hit the net twice. Tarleton will get it over. And now UTA on the attack. Rager, and that's the first time she hasn't converted. Good dig from the back row. This one will go out and couldn't keep it in. Jansu Gunaiden had a chance to get it back in, but the Texans for the first time tonight get a dig on Paige Rieger. And so Emma Halcomb back to serve. Halcomb cross court. Go to the middle again. Another dig by the Texans, but this time the overpass on the dig goes right to Jansu Gunaiden. And she puts it down 13-9. Tough dig there, and you'll see, well, saw it in fast motion. In the middle, back set. Had a lot of success there, and that ball just rolls over the tape off the block past Hodges. And another point as UTA closes in on the victory. Molly Blank back to serve. Leads the WAC in assists per set at 10.53. She's had a couple of kills on dumps, and that one is out as the Texans try to go down the line. UTA Blank and UTA, and it won't happen there as once again Rager over there on the net beside Brianna Ford, and they have been very tough on the block tonight, just like they have all season. UTA started the season with a 9-game winning streak, and that's only their second best of the year. That time, Allison Bryant with the kill for the Texans. 16-10, and after 5 points, Tarleton breaks the set, or serve, I should say. Need to stack some points here if Tarleton's going to get back on it. UTA didn't want to, and they won't. Brianna Ford at the 10-foot line, putting some MPH on that ball. That's miles per hour. The kids like to shorten things these days. Back to serve is United. Back set. Texans with a swing. That was Mo'o. And back the other way. Rager once again with another kill in the middle. Look in the middle. And there it is, Rager. She is 8 of 11. Only one error thus far. She's been very dominant in the middle. Ford dominating on the outside, and it's been even tougher when those two get together on the block. Outside, there they are this time. The Texans get it past it. Ford drops it left side. Texans there. Bryant with the tip down the line. Down the net. Back the other way, back to Rager. And when you got that middle blocker like that, they can step in and put it straight down. Tough to play against 19-10. 6 points away now for UTA from that win in this one. A 14-0 record and a conference championship. Bryant on the pass. They'll give it back out to her to swing. Dig by Glenn to the top of the net. Answer, and the Texans can't get it back over. That was just a punch shot there. They call it a tip, but more of a punch at the net as UTA fans know they're 5 points away. The countdown has begun. John Sue, United. And that will be maybe an ace. Can the Texans get it back over? Nice job by Tarleton State. And then Ford answers. Got it back over, but UTA gets the kill, and Ford now with 18 kills. A 429 hit percentage. She's got 6 blocks. Paige Rager has 7 blocks. They've combined for 13 blocks in this match. Texans falling back. That one's cross court, and it will be in off the hands of UTA. In as well. 21-11. Tarleton's got some work to do. Mary Schindler running out of answers here. Glenn keeps it in off the serve. That one down the line. Halcomb with a nice dig. Lara puts it over and gets it down, and the Texans get a point. 21-12, long way to go yet for Tarleton State. As Carly Lang, and that time went back to Rager. She's been able to get the fries in the bag most of the night, but couldn't do it that time. As only her second attack error of the night. Outside, new player in the game. Halcomb another dig. She leads the WAC in that category. Rager block number 8 of the game. Texans having a hard time going against big number 4. There's another sub in. So into the game now, number 20, Jaylee Tritt, who came in, and now also into game number 21, Ava Burrows for UTA. 22-13. And that one will be out. Samantha Glenn out the back. Molly Blank with 51 assists. 2 kills. Been good as the center for UTA. Blank outside, and that will be off the hands of the Texans. A tool for Brianna Ford. Ford now with 19 kills on 38 attacks. Ford back to serve, 2 points away. Her squad from a conference championship. Jump serve. Laura on the pass. Back set. Texans with the swing. Ford got it back over, and her pass a little bit too much. Gives the Texans a chance to put it away. And that was number 3, Lania Laura. Texans need a big run. UTA wanting to save them off. Outside, the swing. That will be out. Off the hands of number 9, Madison Frank. And it's set and match point for the first time as number 11, Isa Camacho, comes on for the first time, a 5'7" freshman defensive specialist to serve here. Try and finish off this match and a conference championship. Texans get it over. Outside, on the kill, Tarleton with the block. 24-16. Tarleton keeping this one alive, but a long way to go. It will be Addison Goss for the Texans to serve. Goss gets it over. Dump it to the right side, and that will do it. 25